He's doing this is very important. Oh yeah, somebody wanted me to mention about asthma cigarettes. There's a medical company that makes cigarettes that are like Molly cigarettes, and they're for people that have asthma. Instead of people having to sit around going, you know, and breathing and stuff like that. See, they use those cigarettes for people pacing their breathing. The company's making pretty good money too. I guess it's they're medically prescribed cigarettes, and they're for people that have asthma, and it helps them extremely, is what they've said. So if anybody's wondering if you have asthma or acute asthma, there is a medical company that makes cigarettes specifically for people with asthma, and it doesn't damage the teeth, don't fuck up people's faces or teeth. That's a satellite that does that shit. So if you buy the asthma cigarettes, even if you buy regular cigarettes, and if a satellite man's hitting you in the face, you'd have lawsuits against the government. So, in reference to things like that. But, in reference to the medical company that makes these, or it's tied in with, it's with a regular cigarette company. Lucky Strikes is possibly one of the companies that are making these cigarettes for people that have asthma. And it's, so, because, asthma makes you feel uncool completely. Asthma just makes you feel horrible. Meaning, like, it makes you feel stupid. It makes you feel, it makes you not feel confident about yourself. So, the medical company that makes these cigarettes, you have to look it up on the internet or something, but they prescribe, Lucky Strike cigarettes, the light ones, for Lucky Strike Gold. They prescribe them for people that have asthma, and they work. And they help people pace their breathing over time, or So in reference to people that the medical company that makes those, you have to look it up on the internet or something. But those are. There's like very little nicotine, if any nicotine at all, in those. So you could, it's so you don't feel so down about yourself, I guess you'd say, in reference to having asthma. But they're like cool cigarettes. They're specifically to make you feel better about yourself. The Lucky Strike Gold cigarettes, and because if you have asthma, you always feel intimidated a lot of times. So, that's, something even when you're by yourself, it makes you feel like a little intimidated because you might have asthma. Even if you're a great athlete, and you have asthma, it's one of those things. It's like a Debbie Downer or something. It's like, oh, shit, I got asthma, So you know how you feel if you got asthma. It's like one of those things, or if you have acute asthma, you always feel like you gotta do more than what you should have to do if you have asthma, or acute asthma. So there's a company that makes asthma cigarettes. I think the regulations in reference to those might be 18 years old. It may not be 21. It might be 18 if you have acute asthma. You can get a prescription for the Lucky Strike cigarettes or something. Lucky Strike Gold. That are like Molly cigarettes, but they're like asthma cigarettes. So you don't feel like you're locked in a corner, of your life, Then there's no drugs in them or anything, but meaning like there's nothing that's strange or weird, but they're just like asthma cigarettes to help a person breathe normally. Anyways, check it out. Look it up on the internet.